Welcome to Business Reporter's Future of Work campaign. Now, video conferencing has been a champion during the months of lockdown. In the era of slow trade, workplace flexibility and distributed workforces, video conferencing is the guarantor of continuity for businesses. But it also comes with challenges, and one of them is security. What do information security experts fear? Well, they fear that call logs, account details and data, which may be sitting on a server in a distant country, can fall prey to hackers or industrial espionage. Businesses need the convenience of video conferences and the security of their data. Can we have both at the same time? Well, this is what we're going to find out with Giles Chamberlain, CTO and founder of video conferencing pioneer Pexip. A very warm welcome, Giles.
Thank you.
Now, we are spoiled for smart chat and video conferencing applications at the moment. So what do buyers need to be aware of when choosing a solution that is right for them?
Not to get distracted by the list of shiny features, but to do your homework and to look into the data privacy policy of the service provider, what they're going to be doing with the information and the metadata that your video calling is going to be generating.
Now, the recent months have brought a few new security breach stories, and one of them is uninvited guests entering calls, which has specifically targeted video conferencing application. Why do you think that Zoom was an attractive target?
I'll not comment directly on Zoom, but all the video conferencing providers over the last few months have seen a huge increase in video usage. And an awful lot of that increase in usage has been new users who are very keen on just getting into the call. Some video systems have options to protect entry to the call, but if they're not turned on by default, new users won't be aware of them, won't use them, and so you get unwanted guests in the call. And if every guest is allowed to present, you get unwanted videos being shared and other such issues. So again, from a buyer's perspective, it's important to try and find a solution that's secure by default. If you discover that that security is unnecessary in your case and is causing you issues in other directions, you can always wind it down. Trying to get somebody to increase the security on a already deployed platform, you're not hiding to nothing trying to do that.
Now, we've just been talking about security, control, the elements that we could and should internalize. How does it work?
The key part of the system is a series of servers deployed in a data center, whether your own data center or a cloud service. There's a connection between each of those servers, which is an encrypted connection running on the network there, secured down. The various endpoints, whether they're the traditional video conferencing systems in your boardroom or your laptop with a webcam, they'll connect out to these servers over an encrypted link and pass audio and video up to the servers where it's processed. The video is mixed, the audio is mixed, and the data is sent back down to all of the participants.
Can you give us a case study?
Yes, we've got a number of customers around the world. Schlumberger, the oil field services company, they've been using us for quite a while now. They adopted Pexip because they wanted to have control of their data, so they've deployed it in their own data center. They've also used it for the interoperability side of things, so they didn't have to rip out all of their existing equipment. Tasmania Health down in Australia, again, they were very interested in data privacy. They're a health company, it's obviously key to them. And Environmental Protection Agency in America, again, have gone for a self-hosted system for the data privacy that gives them.
How can I encrypt data with an in-house solution that's going to be accessible on the other side of the call?
Magic. There's something called Diffie-Hellman key. The fundamental problem you've got is you're going to encrypt your data with a password. You're going to send that encrypted data to me. I then need to decrypt it. How do I get the password? Well, if you send me the password, somebody can intercept it and all bets are off. There's a very clever algorithm called Diffie-Hellman key exchange that's woven into most of the video conferencing standards, and that allows you through a series of locks and message exchanges to send me effectively your password, encrypted so nobody can intercept it on the way through, but I can decrypt the password at my end. Once we've both agreed on a password and we've agreed on an encryption algorithm to use, then it just works. You encrypt at one end, send the media, decrypt at the other.
So if you could leave your audience with 3 takeaways, what would they be?
Look at the metadata that you're going to be generating and consider how damaging it would be to your company if that were leaked. Having done that, you've got to look at the potential service provider, again, whether it's your own IT department or a separate company, and their approach to processing that data, their data privacy policy, and see if there's an alignment between those. If you've satisfied yourself that there's an alignment, you then need to see if you trust they will actually follow their data privacy policy. So is there some accreditation, some certification that you can check up on, or an audit, in order to satisfy yourself that they will handle your data in accord with their data privacy policy.
Giles Chamberlain, thank you so much.
Thank you.